It has been a runaway hit with West Michigan residents, but today the Princess Diana exhibit at the Grand Rapids Art Museum, it draws to a close, complete with the iconic royal wedding gown and the tiara, childhood mementos, designer dresses, and the highlights from her humanitarian work. That exhibit opened last November. It drew nearly 100,000 people during its run, and today, on its final day, all of the tickets sold out. So with all the success of the exhibit, what's the lasting impact and what's next? Let's bring in Sue Shaw with more. Sue?
Well, this exhibit has been seen all over the United States, and it normally tours in much larger cities. Its next stop is Kansas City. It was so popular here in Grand Rapids that the Today Show even featured it. Joining us live right now from the Grand Rapids Art Museum is Pamella DeVos, who was so instrumental in bringing the exhibit here. Pam, thanks for joining us tonight.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. The exhibit was such a success. Tell us more about what it brought to the Gram.
Well, first of all, there were over 95,000 people that went through the exhibition, which was more than we ever thought there would be. I had a feeling, I said, you guys, I bet we'll get 90. And I'm so happy we got even more. And still growing a little bit. We are sold out, and there are a lot of people there. Sorry they haven't seen it, but it has been a great success.
It was really a really interesting exhibit to learn so much about her background and to see some of those mementos in her childhood was so interesting. How do you think this is going to showcase Grand Rapids for future exhibits? This was such a success.
Well, you know what? I think more people will say, wow, Grand Rapids is a place to, with our prize also. Grand Rapids is a place to be, and we are really into exhibits here, and people know about us now, so I think we'll have more visitors.
Of course, the national exposure, too, with the Today Show. How much money was raised for the Gram through this exhibit?
We don't know yet. We will have a total, as of tonight, the last person goes through about 8 o'clock tonight, and we'll have a total to announce.
So what do you think's next for the Gram? This is going to be a tough exhibit to top. What do you think it is going to be for the future?
We're working on it, and it is going to be tough to top, but we are working on a great new exhibit.
Now this was, we're lucky enough to have it in this size market. It's normally in much larger markets, and of course we had the added benefit of the engagement, the royal engagement that is happening
Absolutely.
right now. So there was that interest too.
Right. Yes, and people said, did you have an in? How did you know a week later they were announced their engagement? You know what they were talking about? I had a feeling and I was hoping, but I had gone through this exhibit and I knew it was a fantastic exhibition, and it was even more, everyone that went through it said it was even better than they thought it would be.
So also we noticed that the numbers increased for people that wanted to become members at the Gram. So those...
Yes, yes, over 25,000. 2,500 new memberships since a year ago.
Since we
which
announced,
is amazing.
Right.
Yes.
So since the announcement of the Diana exhibit, there's been 2,500 more.
Right.
That's great. Pam DeVos, thanks for joining us tonight at the Gram. A big success and so instrumental in bringing that to Grand Rapids. We appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you. See you later.